Hi, my name is Kate and I'm an English monitor at Berlitz summer camp. I will answer the most frequent questions for you. English immersion camp is a way to practice English, make friends, and have fun without leaving Spain. English immersion camp is called this way because all the activities that we have are done in English, which is the official language. English workshops are organized participatory dynamics based on different groups and English level, where we try to improve certain communicative aspects of English. The method we use is that we choose a specific grammatical or lexical objective, we set it, and then we introduce it, we work it during our sessions and practice later on during all the camp. To welcome the changes of a global society, it's important to develop and comprehend the diversity, see the changes, the velocity of the changes that we face, and the means of communication on the internet. To do that effectively, we offer different contents for our participants to understand the diversity, to practice it, and we do it all in English, which is the language of communication. The water sports and multi-adventure activities are organized based on age of our participants, so they can adapt effectively to the challenges. Originally, all the safety procedures and some technical vocabulary is explained in Spanish, and after that, the activity is conducted purely in English. The whole camp crew will go on excursion with participants. The cost of tickets, materials, and transportation, as well as the picnic that we'll have on the day of excursion, is including the original price of the camp. The excursions will vary weekly. One of the main objectives of the camp is that the participants stay monitored, having fun and practicing English. Creative workshops such as theater, arts and crafts, slackline, sports, etc., archery, for example, well, they provide the perfect balance between educational activities and fun. Evening activities are the essential part of the camp. That's when the group comes together and they can relax. The activities such as talent shows, movies, costume dances, karaoke, and so on, they make the stay enjoyable, and of course all the activities are done in English. All the dynamics are structured based on 2 groups according to the age and 3 groups based on English level, and therefore I'm sure we'll find the most suitable group for your child. International campus have the same age or the same age range as Spanish participants, so they can interact comfortably during fun and sport activities, which adds another extra value to this international, truly international experience. We've been organizing camps for years now, and what we say year after year is that every child, every participant deserves attention. The best way to do it, we think, is to have few participants and a great team working, willing to help them at any time. The first few days are obviously slightly challenging, but we will be extra attentive. Therefore, there shouldn't be any complication in the work of the camp. If you detect a certain difficulty, the best way to proceed is to get in contact with the director of the camp or the monitors. There should be a constant communication between the camp and the parents. That's why we provide you with a phone number. This is the blog that we have exclusively for parents, where we will post pictures and videos of the camp. The rooms are perfectly furnished with beds, tables, wardrobes, and the showers and bathrooms are also on site. All the team sleeps in the same facilities. There are also an invigilator, night invigilator, and a receptionist who will control that children respect other campers' sleep. If your son or daughter wishes to share a room with a friend, it's important to mention it during the registration process, and we'll try to do our best to make it happen. Yes, they will. The participants have the activities during all the program, and all the activities are monitored. Obviously, there is logical freedom of movement, but we do have enough staff members to have one adult for each 5 participants. If your child is having an ongoing medical treatment, or if he or she is allergic to something, we strongly recommend that you notify the camp as soon as possible, perhaps upon your arrival. We will try to follow the medical treatment as closely as the instruction states. Phone activity. Every day, during a specific period of time, the participants are welcome to communicate with their parents via phone. As soon as you register, you will receive an information sheet with a list of all the necessary things that you should take with you. But of course, there's a video, and we strongly recommend you to watch it.